Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting. So coming to you today with the next series of understandings. So we've covered the unconditional mindset. We've covered reprogramming practices and how to reprogram your mind. And now we're understanding the journey through the discovery of self. That to discover my authentic self, to discover who I am, absent of others, I must isolate. And when I have discovered, found who I am in my own desert, then it is time to be reborn back into the world, to re-enter society. So what this means is that in the personal development journey, when I am trying to become everything that I could ever imagine, anything I could ever dream, it is something I do internal. It is an internal state of being. Living my dream life in life is an experienced reality of me enjoying and loving every aspect of life. But an important thing to realize is, absent of others, meaning sort of falls away. Meaning is nothing. Should I be a singer? Should I love to sing, to share my, passion for music with people? Should I have no one to sing with? Should I have no one to sing to? I can be the most amazing singer in the world. But what is the point? Do you sort of get it? I can develop such self-love within myself that every moment of every day feels exhilarating, feels like euphoria, like cloud nine. Yet, if there is no one else, what is the point? Do you sort of get it? This is an important aspect of the journey, the realization that self is a reflection of others. What this means is that when I discover myself, when I become who I want to be in this life, when I become everything, what is the point? Why become everything? Why do anything? Do you sort of get it? Why do I have this physical body if there is no need for it? Do you sort of get it? So, should I be God? Should I exist as the universe? Why would I ever need a physical body? Why would I have emotions? Why, do I feel connection? Like, why do I have consciousness? So an understanding that I've had is that consciousness requires consciousness to feel fulfilled. I can be as loving as I want to myself and feel the love within myself as much as I want in life. But if I never feel love from another, I will never truly understand love. That's the thing. Do you sort of get it? I can build all the confidence within myself. I can build the belief within myself. But if I have no one else to believe in me, if I have no one else to see me as confident, it is never the true essence of it. Do you sort of get it? So what I mean by this is that without expression, without connection, all things lose meaning, because meaning is a shared experience. Meaning is not something that isn't a shared experience. Do you sort of get it? It's very important to start understanding this, because for me, it's like this. I have all the knowledge in the world. I understand everything. Yet, it all feels worthless. Do you sort of get it? It feels meaningless. Every day I wait to die. Do you sort of get it? Because what is the point to life without connection and expression? If there is no connection and expression, then I am just waiting to die. Do you sort of get it? I could have the most amazing mind. be the greatest writer in the world. But if no one ever reads my work, why? Do you sort of get it? So we start to understand isolation and solitude are powerful builders of self-identity. But self cannot exist absent of other. It loses all meaning. Just like if there is no day and night, what is time? Do you sort of get it? So we start to understand that I need this contrast in life to create the fulfillment in life. I can create fulfillment within myself. I can become everything I ever wanted. But without others, we fall apart. Now, this isn't to say that we should always seek to be around others. But first, I must become whole within myself before I can become whole within the community. Otherwise, I am simply becoming codependent on the community. Do you sort of get it? If I can never sit in stillness and silence alone without feeling fear, rejection, and all of these things, I am never going to be able to be myself in society, because I cannot be myself alone. So we understand that alone I find myself, but it is only through the expression of the self that I have found that I feel like myself. Do you sort of get it? So it's very important to understand this, because, you know, when we're starting to understand true meaning in life, true fulfillment, how to truly live our dream life, it's one of those things where, for example, I'll explain it in detail, but essentially I feel joy, happy, over the moon on one side and empty on the other side. Do you sort of get it? Hollow, nothing. Do you sort of get it? Simultaneously, I feel both. Which one is real? Do you sort of get it? That's the funny thing. Within myself, I can become whole. I can become everything. I can become the source of everything that I need. But why? Do you sort of get it? I can become everything I need, but should my energy have nowhere to go, it sits. And this creates the idea of boredom, the feeling of waiting, silence, stillness, being blocked. Do you sort of get it? If my energy has nowhere to go, my energy becomes a burden. This is why expression and connection are vital within the human condition, because this is how I transfer my energy. Now, when we understand quantum mechanics and quantum entanglement, I do not need others around me to share my energy with them. But should I hold my energy and refuse to share it with anyone, that is when it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds until the point where I feel like I am ready to explode. Do you sort of get it? I feel overburdened by the energetic state. Does that make sense? Understand this, that without flow, like what makes consciousness is the transference of energy. Do you sort of get it? Without the transference of energy, consciousness ceases to be. Do you sort of get it? Without someone to connect and share with, I cease to be. Do you sort of get it? It's a very important thing, because what we look for in life is this idea of fulfillment, this idea of living the life that we've always dreamed of becoming everything that we've ever dreamed of. And an important thing to understand is that without anyone to become with, without anyone to be around, life becomes empty. It becomes void. So we understand this through social media and social anxiety these days, that people are unable to connect on a deep level with one another because of the separation between one and another. Do you sort of get it? So if we start to understand that who I am exists internally and externally, they are two different things. The internal aspect of me is the aspect of me, my consciousness, that is all consciousness. The external aspect of me is me experiencing my own consciousness within the physical world. Do you sort of get it? It's pretty wild. So when we start to understand this, when we start to get this, then and only then can we become complete and whole within community. Do you sort of get it? I do not put the community before myself, and I do not put myself before the community. I collaborate. Do you sort of get it? It's this idea of we have selfishness and we have selflessness. Okay? The human existence is in between that, where I am considerate of myself and considerate of other people. And the balance that I feel when I am too considerate of other people and not myself, I disadvantage myself. When I am too considerate with myself and not considerate with others, I isolate and separate myself. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this, because within this comes the true meaning of life. Experienced connection. Understand this, just sitting in a room with someone, just sitting next to someone without a word ever spoken, alters your biochemical and energetic state, your frequency. This is why if I have a dog with me, I don't feel alone. Do you sort of get it? Consciousness needs consciousness. Because even if I have a dog as a companion, I am able to experience the consciousness of that dog. I can experience consciousness through plants. But do you sort of get it? If I'm always broadcasting out and never receiving back, it is a distorted understanding. Should I always give help to others and never receive help? I never truly understand what it means to give help. Should I connect with others and never connect with myself? I never understand truly how to connect. Do you sort of get it? It's two-sided coin. There is the spiritual, what we call quantum, what we call metaphysics, what we call, the universe. And then there is the physical reality, what we call this planet, what we call others, what we call life. Do you sort of get it? How is it that sitting next to a TV and sitting next to a dog have completely different experiential feelings within us? Do you sort of get it? The TV is a form of consciousness, but it is not a form of living consciousness. When electricity goes to the TV and a program or the TV receives a signal, it becomes living consciousness. This is why when we watch others, when we connect through video, when we watch TV series, movies, it gives us that sense of emotional connection. Do you sort of get it? Living consciousness needs connection to other living consciousness. Without connection to other living consciousness, consciousness ceases to be consciousness. Do you sort of get it? Consciousness becomes empty, becomes hollow, becomes void of its original purpose to experience the universe and life through shared experience with other conscious beings. And that's power.